In
Hey there,
progress.
IELTS warriors. Welcome back to the channel where we turn exam pressure into exam power. Today I'm sharing a full Band 9 IELTS Speaking Part 2 sample answer for one of the latest topics. Describe a time when you saw a lot of plastic waste. Ready to hear a fluent, natural C2 level response that hits all the right notes for vocabulary, grammar, and storytelling? Let's dive in. Well, let me take you back to a moment that really stuck with me. Not because it was beautiful, but because it was brutally eye-opening. It was last spring, sometime in early May, when a friend and I decided to take a short weekend trip to the outskirts of Yaroslavl. There's a lovely riverside trail that winds along the Volga, usually a peaceful retreat from the noise and gray of the city, but that day what greeted us was anything but serene. After a long winter the ice had just melted, and all the debris that had accumulated over the colder months had surfaced. I kid you not, the shoreline looked like a landfill. There were countless plastic bottles bobbing up and down in the water, faded snack wrappers tangled in the reeds, and even a broken plastic chair just lying there like a forgotten relic. It was the very definition of an eyesore, and the worst part? Most of it was single-use plastic, those cheap, flimsy things that are used once and then tossed without a second thought. Now, why was there so much of it? I suppose it was a perfect storm of carelessness and poor waste management. People tend to flock to this area in summer for picnics and barbecues, and judging by the brands on the packaging, I'd say a lot of that rubbish had been left behind months earlier. Then, of course, rain and runoff probably carried it all down to the river, out of sight, out of mind, right? Until it washes back up and confronts us like a mirror. At first I was just stunned. I stood there thinking, how did we let it get this bad? But then something clicked. I couldn't just walk away and do nothing. It felt like a civic duty. So we rolled up our sleeves, found some old sacks nearby, and started cleaning. I mean, sure, it was a drop in the ocean, but every little bit helps, and oddly enough, a few other people who were walking by actually joined in. That tiny, spontaneous cleanup turned into a mini Subotnik. To be honest, that day was a real wake-up call for me. I used to think of plastic pollution as this faraway issue, something that affected ocean gyres or tropical beaches, not a quiet riverbank 2 hours from Moscow, but seeing it with my own eyes made me realize just how much our daily habits, our throwaway culture, degrade the environment around us. It also made me reflect on my own environmental footprint. I started cutting back on single-use plastics after that. No more plastic bags, no more bottled water. I even called out a few friends for littering, which earned me some eye rolls, but hey, someone's got to step up. In the end, that ugly riverside scene taught me something valuable. We can't keep burying our heads in the sand. The problem won't go away on its own. And while picking up trash won't save the world overnight, it's a start. After all, big changes often begin with small, deliberate acts. And there you have it, a powerful Band 9 sample answer that you can model your own story on. Want more answers like this, full of idioms, advanced grammar, and natural storytelling? Then grab your free IELTS Speaking ebook. It's packed with sample answers, advanced vocabulary, and insider tips to help you impress the examiner. Download it now using the link in the description and start leveling up your speaking score today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if this helped you. See you in the next video. And remember, fluency is a habit, not a talent.